be showing you how to make Ethoslabs. I guess he calls it his Ethoslab, or in his Minecraft server he calls it his Etho corp. It's a fairly simple design, but it takes a lot of redstone. So here's how you start. You just get a brewing stand up. You can knock out the block underneath. So now put a block to the side. Do that. Put a block. Whoops. Shift click that one. And now droppers. Do that. Now I'll get out a chest, which I totally forgot about. And put in there, and there, and there, and there, and then jump up here. I guess I'm in creative mode, so I totally just could have flown right there. That would have been easier. And do that. And that's pretty much it for those. And that's why it's such a simple design. Now all you have to do is just copy that. So I'm just going to do like probably 3 or 4 of them here, because if you want to make it any longer, all you do is repeat it. Go for 4, because that's 4 is actually the longest one I've ever had to make, because I never really make any major potions. I have it for instant health, speed, these are all splash potions, and fire resistance. Other than that, I really don't need anything else, because I have all the stuff. Or I have a beacon for pretty much anything else. Or anything else that you can have, pretty much. Alright, so that's how you do that. Now the wiring in the back isn't very complicated either. You want to come in front of those and put down a block. Now get out a redstone torch and put a torch there. And so, which direction is this going? It's going that direction. Oh wait. I think that I mirrored this from my one in my world. It always is weird when you mirror it. So you want to do that, actually. And then through and place all of those. And now, right in front of this, put a repeater on 1 tick, or I guess that would technically be 2 ticks. And now, everywhere where there is not a repeater, put another block. And then on all of those, put a repeater on just 1 tick. Just like that. And now make this go all the way across, just like that. And I would recommend, if you're doing this in a survival world, to put a torch underneath here, because mobs really like to spawn there. Alright, so now everywhere where there's a glowing repeater coming out of the side, put a repeater, otherwise, or because that block is powered, so if you had normal redstone there, the redstone gets powered, repeater does not. And then connect everything else with redstone. And that's almost all the wiring for that part of it. All you have to do now is to come under here not let it get dark. And that's everything. So now, let's actually close up this back and put one of those every 2. So now that's good. And now bring that out. And then bring that out 1 and down. Now bring that out. And so now this entire setup is done. The water bottles will go into here, which will funnel into here, make the first, and then come up through here, funnel into there, make the second, and so on all the way through. It just makes a wave pattern all the way through. Alright, so now draw this one out a little bit and put a comparator there and a repeater there. I don't want to turn that repeater on. I don't really know what that even does. And that makes a quick pulser. And so now do that. And is it... okay, yeah, like this. Here, wait. Ah. Like this. And put down 4 of those with a block in between all of them. Actually, not this one. And now put down one of those with, wait, no. Is that, yeah. And now do that. And if I am right, and I power that, yes, I am right. Alright, so that's good. And now, put a repeater there. Wait, yeah? No. You want to get out a sticky piston and put that there, and then a repeater there. There we go. That's better. And then put that, although I think that you can do that. I'm going to do that based off of where mine is. And now you're going to want to have it come out of here. And I'm not entirely sure why we do this. I mean, I guess I never really figured out parts of this. Like, I got parts of this from a tutorial. I got parts of it from just random stuff, from just figuring it out. Because I first built this in a survival world. And now, from here, what is it? I know that we have to start making the clock. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check out my survival world and then come right back. But it was actually pretty simple, and I probably should have figured it out in the first place. Just get out a redstone block and put that there, which will do that. It'll start pulsing a little bit, but then it'll turn off. And now do that, and then do that. Place 2 blocks there. Place a comparator there, and a comparator there. Now get out a hopper. And there, there, and there, just like that. And now you're going to want to get out, let's just get a stack of those in there, and then you want 54 of that block, and they'll start funneling in. And now get some redstone. Whoa, that caused some lag. And put redstone on both of those, and then they will start funneling through. And that is a 20-second cycle. Just gives just enough time to allow these to brew. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up to make a speed an extended speed, splash. So these are the ingredients that you're going to need. Obviously, this farm is the easiest to make if you have a witch farm. Otherwise, it is not the cheapest farm to make. Let's see, where's this one? This one's sugar. And then redstone. You just heard that. That would have allowed all of the bottles to switch. So now I'm going to get out 3 bottles. And let's put them in here. And now we should be able to watch them go through. As you can see here, they'll brew. It should give just enough time, hopefully, if this is right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. They finished brewing, and now they are in here, or at least the other one is still in here. There's really no fix to that. I don't know why it goes in there. I've tried so many different options, but I just don't know. It's weird. One of them always ends up in there. Even if I give this another repeater, it still doesn't change. And now those two are in here, brewing into that. Once you have enough potions in this whole system, then it actually starts working, because they'll start filling in the gaps, and then there will be 3 in each of them. So right now there should be 2 potions of swiftness in here, and an awkward potion in there. And it'll start in a second. There we go. We're filling in. To be honest, I really don't ever need swiftness potions. Like, these are the ones that I make in my survival world. I never really need them because I just have a beacon to do it for me. But I guess I have a little setup like how Etho made in his, he made it in Etho corp, to where you run horses through the building and they get the swiftness buffer. I have that to go from my house to my barn. Yes, I have a separate house and a separate barn. Is this one right? Yes. But normally, if there were more than 3, if there were like 8 or 9 in there, these would all be filled up now. And we're about to get our first completed potions. And they come all the way through, and there, you have your first completed potions. And of course, if you need a 5 tier one, you just make another one and just copy all of the redstone exactly onto it. It doesn't matter because there's so many repeaters that you're never going to get a dead spot. And so it's a pretty simple system. I mean, if you think about it in comparison to other redstone things that I have made, it's pretty simple, but it's effective. It definitely works. So, bye.